Hello, and welcome back for more Fallout 3, where you join me and Liberty here at the entrance to the Republic of Dave. Last time, we introduced ourselves to the Temple of the Union, led by Hannibal Hamlin, a group of runaway slaves trying to make their way to the Lincoln Memorial. So we have a couple more objectives once we get back down to the mall. One, to scout out the Lincoln Memorial, make sure it's clear of super mutants, and two, to find a picture of the Lincoln Memorial so Caleb Smith, the stone match mason, can reattach the head to the monument. Then we traveled north, found a couple of sites, a bunch of skill books, and a whole lot of Nuka Colas and a few quantums in a truck. And today we're going to go and get Dave's key from him inside the Republic of Dave here. It's a fun little area. I enjoy it. Let's walk up to the gate and say hello to this small child.
Stop right there, lady. What you think you're doing in the Republic of Dave?
Not here to hurt anyone. What is this place?
This is the Republic of Dave. Duh. It's named for President Daddy. But you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
So wait, who's this Dave guy, and why does he have his own republic?
He's the president of the Republic of Dave. Duh. You can ask over at the Museum of Dave if you don't believe me. But you can't just wander around here. You need to go get permission from President Daddy first.
Alright, well, I think I'd like to meet Dave then.
Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, come with me.
Alright. So, flower up to the building here. And close the gate behind us. Keep the critters out. Somebody at a firing range in the corner there.
Have you heard about Dave, lady?
I think we have to wait for Flower, but kind of will. We have most everybody else in town.
Man, the brownies
Jessica.
smell awful today.
President Daddy, there's a Wastelander who wishes to see you, sir.
Right, and before we talk to Dave, we might want to try on our new naughty nightwear for a bonus to our speech. In case
Hi
there
there,
are any
honey.
checks to
Have
make.
you spoken to Dave?
Yeah, a leopard print nightie. So naughty.
We have someone new in my republic. Good to see you.
Hi, Dave.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
That's a pretty low speech check. Not really running from anything. So we'll seek citizenship.
First off, you will address me as Mr. President. Always. No exceptions. Secondly, after careful consideration, the Office of Immigrant Affairs reports that we've already exceeded our quota for immigration this year. Application denied. You have 24 hours to leave the Republic or face deportation.
Well, there must be something I can do to stay.
Now that you mention it, the President could use a new hunting rifle. Tell you what, you find me a serviceable hunting rifle, and I'll grant you special asylum within my republic. Or you can just pay the 250 cap tax on unwanted refugees.
Well, we could pay the tax easily enough. I think we can also live without a hunting rifle just as easily. So here, have a hunting rifle.
Yes, this will do nicely. Congratulations! You are now an official refugee of the Republic of Dave.
Anything happening in this place, Mr. President?
There's an election for the next president. Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic?
I really wouldn't know. I just got here.
Ah, a seeker of knowledge then? Well, trust me, An election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father.
Monarch, you mean like the butterfly? So your father was a monarch and you're a president? How does that work?
My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader.
Okay. So, remind me how I can help the election, Mr. President.
I told you before. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today. There's Jessica, Rosie, Bob, and Shauna. I already voted.
Okay. Well, tell me more about the Republic, Mr. President.
The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick.
So you're in charge here, Mr. President?
That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the presidency, is Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the wasteland.
Kind of curious as to what Dave-like activities might be, but I'm interested in learning more about you, Mr. President.
Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed.
Any future plans for the Republic, Mr. President?
Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the wasteland. The only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president.
Well, that's all we need to know.
Well, good for you then.
I'd like to discuss this election with you.
The election is still going on. What do you want to know?
Who is eligible to vote?
That would be Bob, Shauna, Jessica, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote. Rosie and Jessica are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shauna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there.
So who is running in the election?
Nobody except me. Why would the people need anyone else but Dave? I give them all that they ask for.
Oh, I'd like to throw my hat into the ring and run for the presidency.
I'm sorry, but the president must be a citizen of the Republic to run for office. So you do not qualify.
Well, that's all the info I need.
Anything else?
Sure. Do you know a ghoul named Mr. Crowley?
There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Before the people elected me president, I worked with a mercenary named Mr. Crowley. We were part of an expedition to Fort Constantine.
What happened in the fort, Mr. President?
2 of us died, including Crowley. The rest achieved the mission goals and were paid.
How did Mr. Crowley die, Mr. President?
When the feral ghouls killed Terra, Dukov realized that he would get more of the commission. He decided to kill off the rest of us, too. He locked Crowley into a room with feral ghouls, and that was the last we saw of him. Strayer and I didn't trust Dukov after that. The 3 of us finished the mission together, but with guns drawn.
Well, Crowley is alive, Mr. President. I'm supposed to bring him that key.
Alive? I always wondered. He was locked in with a bunch of feral ghouls. They won't attack ghouls, you see. The key is part of the Republic of Dave treasury. I couldn't possibly part with it.
Well, what's so special about this key?
You need all the keys to get through Fort Constantine. With only one key, there's no point in my going back.
Well, A gift of the key would be a strategic diplomatic move, Mr. President.
How dare you question my military record? You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave, or I will have you executed.
Not good enough, Mr. President.
Mr. Crowley, on the other hand.
Whatever. Time for me to go.
Later.
Well, that didn't work. Didn't get the key, and now the election thing
Dave doesn't like us talking to strangers.
is a no-go.
Later.
So now our only course of action would be just bloody murder and take out the entire Republic of Dave. No, we don't want to do that. So we'll load the door save and we'll catch back up at the speech checks. Alright, here we are back in conversation up to the start of the speech checks. So we'll give this another go. What happened in the fort, Mr. President?
2 of us died, including Crowley. The rest achieved the mission goals and were paid.
Crowley die?
When the feral ghouls killed Terra, Dukov realized that he would get more of the commission. He decided to kill off the rest of us, too. He locked Crowley into a room with feral ghouls, and that was the last we saw of him. Strayer and I didn't trust Dukov after that. The 3 of us finished the mission together, but with guns drawn.
Okay, well, Crowley's alive and I'm supposed to bring the key.
Alive? I always wondered. He was locked in with a bunch of feral ghouls. They won't attack ghouls, you see. The key is part of the Republic of Dave treasury. I couldn't possibly part with it.
What's so special about this key?
You need all the keys to get through Fort Constantine. With only 1 key, there's no point in my going back.
And the gift of the key would be a strategic diplomatic move, Mr. President.
How dare you question my military record? You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave, or I will have you executed.
Not good enough.
Of course, of course. I should have you killed, but that would be boring. Mr. Crowley, on the other hand.
Oh, time to go.
Later.
Alright, so the president here is being another 4-letter D word today.
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken
Well, we've
to
done all
Dave?
the conversations. We could just ignore that bit and get on with the election. So, I'll load one more time. Alright, so back in the conversation, clicked through all the same choices, gave up the hunting rifle, just wearing Ranger battle armor, didn't change clothing. We'll ignore the Crowley conversation. We've got the story out of it. We'll do the alternate route. We have to go.
Very well.
And let's just get on with this whole election affair. Who do we have here? Shauna.
There's a wastelander who wishes to see you, sir.
Oh, I outran Flower back into the room.
Evening.
All right. Hi, Shauna.
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage.
I'd like to know more about the Republic.
Sure. The Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism.
Tell me more about this Dave guy.
President Dave is the savior of the wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m.
All right, well, tell me about yourself, Shauna.
Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave.
And what's your take on the Republic?
The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war.
That's all I need to know.
How very Dave-like.
This Dave guy has his own museum?
Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then.
Does the museum accept donations?
I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask?
Happen to have some souvenirs from days past for sale.
Oh, wonderful. I'd be happy to accept your contribution on behalf of the Republic. And Dave just increased the budget for the museum this year, too. I was going to buy books for the children, but this is far more important.
Okay, well, I'm ready to sell you those Dave relics.
Great. What do you have?
No, but yeah, I guess she's a shop with 700 caps. So if we still have any cigarettes, yeah, there's 5 packs of cigarettes. We can have all of those. How's our aid? Purified water. Have a few there. Vodka. Dirty waters. No, we still have quite a few skill books lingering too. Weapons. Frag mines. Yeah, have some of those. Yeah, everything else looks alright. Nice, we have 254 caps there.
What wonderful items for the Museum of Dave.
Let's discuss this election.
Me? I'm not sure if I can help you.
Well, who's running in the election?
Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs.
And I'd like to throw my hat into the ring.
Did you ask Dave if that's okay?
Yeah, he said no. Have you considered running for presidency?
Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could.
I think I get the idea. Let me ask you something else.
Anything else?
Why can't I tell you to go and vote?
Me? Glad.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
That was weird.
Something you need?
Goodbye.
Whatever.
Should be able to tell her to go and vote.
Hi there, honey. Have you spoken to Dave?
Hello?
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children.
I'd like to know more about the Republic.
Sure, honey. But don't make it too long, or Dave will start wondering why we're talking.
Tell me more about this Dave guy.
Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shauna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic.
What can you tell me about yourself, Rosie?
Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now.
You're Dave's first wife, right? He has 2?
Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the wasteland. So, now we have a second wife.
It's good to be the king. What's your take on the Republic?
We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic.
Well, that's all I need to know.
Sure, honey.
I'd like to discuss this election with you.
Election time is always exciting around here.
Okay, well, we know who's running. Have you considered running for the presidency?
Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him.
It's not a betrayal. This is a free nation, right?
Yeah, and like Dave says, freedom is the most free freedom that we have. You know what? You're right. I'll give it a shot. It's like my duty, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, you should go vote if you haven't already.
You're right. I'll go right now.
Just going to go vote. And we're just going to watch and make sure everything
Fingers
goes off
crossed.
fine. If you go,
Good to see you.
I've had like traffic jam or screw up and nobody moves and none of the ballots go in and the quest just kind of freezes. Could maybe fix it with console commands or something. I don't know. But we'll just be careful and make sure everybody deposits their ballots one at a time, nice and easy.
Hey there. Something you need?
Yes, you should go vote if you haven't already.
Oh no. Dave sent you to tell me that, didn't he? I'll go right away, I promise.
We have someone new in my republic.
Yep. Come on, Shauna. Let Shauna through, and we'll go have a word with Jessica.
I can't believe it's only a couple of days away.
Hey,
Ah, Dave, lead our republic to glory.
Shauna's vote.
Man,
Save, and we'll
the
talk to
promise.
Jessica here.
Dave says you're okay? Fine.
Yeah, I'd like to know more about the Republic.
You should talk to Dave, but okay.
You're Dave's second wife?
First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore.
Tell me more about this Dave guy.
That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us, even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers.
Could you tell me more about yourself, Jessica?
All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once.
And what's your take on the Republic?
Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here.
And that's all I need to know.
Okay,
I'd like to discuss this election with you.
I'll help you if I can.
Did you know Rosie is running for president now?
Poor girl doesn't stand much of a chance, does she?
Oh, I'd like to throw my hat into the ring.
Did Dave say you could do that?
No, he didn't. Have you considered running for the presidency?
No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him.
I think I get the idea.
Anything else?
You should go vote if you haven't already.
I guess you're right. I'll go right now.
evening.
Evening.
And Jessica goes
All
over,
done. Dave's the best.
puts her ballot in the box. Let's go find Bob, the last one.
You're almost as big as Dave.
Evening.
It's the one
Hey there,
engaging
are
in
you
some
gonna play
target
Republic
practice
with
there.
us?
Play in the Republic. Before we go talk to Bob, though, let's step into the Museum of Dave. It's a little late, so none of the children are inside. We'll see the relics, mementos from Dave's past, like a Chinese assault rifle. We'll help ourselves too. A couple of pre-war books. And the bobblehead of perception. The inscription on the base reads, "Only through observation will you perceive weakness. Our perception has been permanently increased by 1. Suitcase, empty. Yep, we're good. See if there's anything in the desks. Another bobblehead. Okay. We'll head back out and find Bob. That's the one. All right. Hey, Bob.
Come on, make it fast. I got chores.
I'd like to know more about the Republic.
Shauna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want?
So Dave has 2 wives, huh?
Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary.
Tell me more about this Dave guy.
Dave made me second commander of the Army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it.
So, Bob, I'd like to know more about you.
All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jessica either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do.
And what's your take on the Republic?
Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound.
No, that's all I need to know.
Oh, great.
I'd like to discuss this election with you.
Oh, yeah? What about it?
You know, Rosie is running for president now.
So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave.
Have you considered running for the presidency?
Man, I'd love to be the president. Everybody would have to listen to me, or I could just exile them to the wasteland. And the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him.
All right, well, yeah, you're too young to take Dave's place anyway.
Too young? Too young! I am so sick of everyone around here pulling that "you're too young" crap with me. I'm tired of it. I'm old enough to take Dave's place. I'll win that election and show everybody.
Okay, well, you should go and vote if you haven't already.
Fine, I'll get out of the way.
Okay, and Bob's going in to drop off his ballot. And we're just going to follow along behind him until he gets in there. Walk over to the ballot box.
I'm gonna win this.
Puts his vote in. Good.
In the Republic.
Time. Oh, we can't wait in here. Good boy. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I guess we can go ahead and wrap up the election here. We'll quick save before talking to Dave again.
Yes?
Hey, Dave.
Yes? What can President Dave do for you?
Let's discuss the election.
The election is still going on. What do you want to know?
Yep, looks like you might have an opponent in the race, Mr. President.
An opponent? Seriously? But, wait. No, this is a free republic. Let the people make their choice. I am confident that they will recognize me as their true and proper leader.
All right, well, it looks like all the votes are in, Mr. President.
Good. The votes are in. If you'll excuse me, I'll be getting started on tallying the numbers. Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here's your caps. Keep this up, and I may deign to make you a citizen in a few years.
Thanks. Now, we got a little bit of election fixing to do here. We hurry up and hide behind the stairs near the ballot box. It requires a key to get into. So we have to wait for Dave to come and
Let's see what
unlock
we
it.
have here. A vote for me.
And, yeah, a little quick, but as soon as he starts counting there, yeah, we'll take Bob's vote out. We do not want Bob to be president. And Dave, yeah, we don't like Dave. We want Rosie to win. So there we go. We'll leave one vote for Rosie in the box.
And another vote for me. A vote for Rosie? Wait a minute. Has somebody tampered with the ballot box? After counting the votes, the president is... Rosie! Rosie can't be president. No. This is unfair. This can't be. Fine, I'm leaving. See how you people do without me. Enjoy your new president.
The timing on it messed up the scripting there a little bit. He counted 2 votes for himself before Rosie's. And then, oh, boo-hoo, walks out the door, takes his ball, and
Get out
goes
of my
away.
way. I told you not to talk to me like that.
But, let's see. Let's go find Rosie. Oh, wait, was she in the office? I think she was down in the office.
Man, the Brahmins
There you are.
awful.
Hey, Rosie.
Well now, who could have ever thought? Me, president! Huh, things are really going to be different around here. Listen, I can't thank you enough. You convinced me that I could do this, and you were right. I want you to have something. Dave kept some big weapon or something locked up in the safe in his office. The code is 1138. It's yours if you want it. We don't need it anymore.
Excellent. Thank you, Rosie. And yes, we will go have that. Hope she doesn't make things too difficult for us here. Will you please move along your merry way, President Rosie? Don't make me have to burn a stealth boy here.
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing. You said I could. Oh, okay. It's not stealing. The quantum is stealing, but we're good with the safe. Take the quantum too. We get 74 caps and Old Painless. So I was all right to give Dave our hunting rifle. Old Painless is the unique variant. Oh, but I still have another one. We can patch it up. And it's affected by the better hunting rifle mod as well, so it's going to be a bit of a beast. So that does 45. The other one, lesser condition, is 40. All right, maybe not too much better, but you can put a patch onto it. And we picked up that another Chinese assault rifle. Sure. We can empty that out of our pockets also. Okay, double combat armor, good. Now, we still need Dave's key, and he just walked out the door. We can't wait inside here. It'd be better if we had morning.
Hey there.
Where are you, Dave? There, hi.
I guess you're wondering where I'm going. I'm off to annex Old Olney and forge the new Republic of Dave. Don't try to stop me.
Okay. Again, I think if I rest, does he just carry on until he dies? Then we'll never find his body. Yeah. Fine. We'll just
Hey.
head out into the waste with him.
Evening.
Hello. Bye.
Okay, so this is plan B for Crowley's key. If you can't get through the conversation or speech checks, and yeah, fix the election, send Dave out of town. And at some point here, he's fair game. Nobody will go hostile on you. And you can just pick it off his body or follow him around for a few minutes, and he's likely to run into a Deathclaw or Yao Guai, or robot, raiders, something out here in the wastes. And I headed in this direction towards Fault 92. So we'll just watch his back for a minute, I guess. See where he goes. If he even makes it to Old Olney. Old Olney is a city filled with Deathclaws. Like, it's all that's in there. It's all that's around. Not too bad. We do have a dart gun, but more than one at a time can be obnoxious. Will you keep walking, please? I'm sorry. Don't look at NPCs or they'll stop and bark. Let's tag 92 on our map. Let's make sure we keep going in the right way. Oops. A little more. Yeah. And that waste disposal we were looking for last time, I'm pretty sure is in the vicinity of Old Olney, here somewhere. not so far as Oasis. Pretty sure I find it around here, not there. So with the time remaining, we'll go tag Vault 92, see if we can hit the waste disposal yard. And yeah, we'll dip back to Megaton and empty our pockets before exploring the vault. Oh, here comes something. What do we got? What's over there? I saw red.
Opening fire.
Oh, 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 it's a bear. And down goes Dave. Some Yaogwai meat. And let's find the remains of Dave. He did not last long against that bear. We'll take Dave's special key. Ammo, 75 caps. We'll get our hunting rifle back. And another Chinese assault rifle. Oh well. Here lies President Dave. So I guess we're heading in that direction. We want to just eat in the middle of the wilderness. Why not? We just had the encounter. We should be all right. So 6 hours. Okay, daylight will make life easier. Let's see if we can find Vault 92 here. Oh, Painless only has a 4-round magazine. Are Pip Boy still on? Yes. Okay. There's one Pip on our compass. Likely old Oni. Didn't catch anybody's attention yet. Still good. Radioactive puddle. Be a little careful around the town here. I don't want to get jumped by a death claw. Oh, there's one right there. Is that your head? That's your head. That's you wrecked. Nice. Alright, yes, this is going in through Oni. You want to go around Oni. Very much so. No, going through might not be so bad. Looks like a straight line. Fine. Couple of death claws. Not so bad. Although, we're going to do this. Weapons. We'll place the Chinese pistol with the dart gun there. Let's... Oh, we still have the hotkey, old Painless. Okay, there we go. All set. Back it up with a couple of stim packs too. And a quick save. Alright, that one's outside. That would be 92. That's marking old only. Okay. No, we just discovered old, which was that same marker. Things are a little off here. It's all right. Oops, I see you. Should really be using bats instead of. Don't pounce. I don't know if he can pounce with crippled legs. We're in caution. Not danger yet. And that one was on the other side of the wall, so we hopefully will be alright. Okay, Vault 92. Actually, there aren't all that many death claws in here. There are enough. It's only like 6, maybe 8. Uh-oh. One more sec. There we go. Oi! It's one more shot. And hidden. Nice. Lock your mask in the camera. Pass. Alright, so Vault 92 is over here somewhere. Is that one still over there? Or was that one that just finally got onto us? Okay, we're fine. Down in this little gully. Yep, there's Vault 92. Excellent. And world map. A little bit of time remaining. Just follow this road, maybe. And it's a dump site. So. Booms. Booms or bangs. I don't know if it was an explosion or just a car. Oops, an explosion. That's some outcasts. Okay, hey guys. But I don't know, sometimes cars will just drop in out of the sky and crash to the ground. Reasons. This marker? Maybe this marker. Alright. There's the Chinese pistol. Use the dart gun a little more occasionally. In an area not populated with deathclaws or yaoguais. Go a little far. There another? No? Alright. Nope, we'll impact the hidden. That was just his alert. Can't tell from here. Look at the map again. Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, I think that's it. What's this? Rat scorpions. Oh, okay. There's a gate. So we're in it now. Hey, oh, bloat fly. Here, you can have some fiery. Oh, wait, here comes the rat scorpions now. Another bloat fly. Set you on fire too. There. It can be fun. Burning bloat flies to a crisp. This is a big area. Let's pop a Radex before we go in. There's a waste disposal site. Greener pastures. Building on the side there. A lot of radioactive mist. Center here, it doesn't seem that bad. Even with the Radex, we only get a dose of 1 per second. Look around out here. Container. A bunch of barrels in it. Yeah, nothing. Warning sign. Danger, very high radiation levels. A truck carrying barrels, military truck. Here we go. There's a big book of science. This Jap with a radiation suit. Sensor module we can take with us. You know what? We can take the surgical tubing too. For dart gun, it was there. Why not? This building, I believe, has the bobblehead we want. Can we jump up that? Yes. Okay. And inside the office, 1 roach, 2 roach. Okay. We have a quantum on the ground. First aid box. Scrap metal, wrenches, Braxo. Anything else good in here? A safe, 10mm round, bottle caps, pre-war money. And another Chinese pistol. On the desk here is the bobblehead agility. The inscription on the base reads, "Never be afraid to dodge the sensitive issues. Our agility has been increased by 1. Average lock terminal. Safe wasn't even. Workbench. There's a bottle cap line. Ooh, and we got stuff for a shish kebab. Anything else we can make? Any more parts in here? Vodka. Lockers are all empty. No, a carton of cigarettes. Now we're over encumbered. That's alright. We can put on our jumpsuit, make a shish kebab, patch it up. That'll shed some weight. As well as however many books we have. Big Book of Science, 2 on Science, Journal of Internal Medicine, Brognac, melee, guns and bullets, some small guns, 2 pugilism illustrated for unarmed. Alright, there, that took our weight down a lot. Jumpsuit, shish kebab. And... Oh, can we patch? Yeah. Pretty nice condition. All right. And let's, yeah, make our way back to Megaton and empty our pockets out. All the way down here. In Megaton. There's our doggo. In here, we got some Yaogwai meat for you. Oh, where'd it go? Bounced off her snout. You can have that too. Bobbleheads.
Wounded, madam. May I suggest you utilize your infirmary?
Agility and perception. We still need charisma and oh, endurance. Toolbox. Or deathclaw hands. No, we don't need all 4 of them. We'll keep 2 and sell 2 more. Medical brace can stay here. Sensor modules, surgical tubing. We got plenty of poison glands. Alright, we'll just sell the rest. Good there. Here, we can deposit our Vault Lab uniform. We don't need that anymore. Oops. Weapons. Maybe just deposit this Ripper for now. No pistols, laser pistols, right? No. Pulse grenades. Let's put a few of those away. Maybe half our frag grenades. I'm sure we'll find more. Those can stay behind. Right. And Nuka. Drop those 3 blood packs. Just carry 2 nectars, 34 Nukas, and 9 more quantums. 229 Nuka, 29 quantum. 3 boxes of sugar bombs. Put 3 stealth boys away. Okay, that should be our inventory cleared out. Let's run upstairs, use our infirmary real quick. That, remove all our rads. Restore damaged limbs. Heal ourselves, and we are good to go. So, yeah, next time we'll just take it from here, head up to Vault 92, find Agatha's Stradivarius. And yeah, so until then, thank you for watching, and bye.